Glad to have you with us from Warren P. McGurk Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Toledo Rockets and the UMass Minutemen. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the UMass head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. UMass will kick off and will be underway. He'll bring it out. It's Gilbert. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rockets offense will have the ball first. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Battle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So UMass's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Using his legs, it's Faulkner. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Second down coming up. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A false start changes your mindset. Now you're 2nd and long, 9 yards to go. Back to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Under fire. Finds his tight end. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. UMass with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. And the defense drags him down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Minutemen! They strike first.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that drive covered just 44 yards. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here comes the option. Oh, he's got some space. And the Rockets can really attack on this second and short. Give to the back. Got a little grass. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
On the play. Good enough for a first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Gilbert. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Back has it. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on second down, and now it's third down. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. The Rockets will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. What a grab with one hand. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Moving out to the right. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. UMass will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And the Rockets line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Second down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Bryant. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down.
Neutral zone infraction.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Sends it back in motion. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. After the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. On the move is the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Faulkner. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Just merely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. But, and he's got room. Got enough space. Touchdown, UMass. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man all by himself. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Got him outside. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to find the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Rockets.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he has been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Minuteman offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
He's got it down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The option look. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Defense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Pocket breaking down. Still looking for a man. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The UMass offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Knocked off his feet.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Faulkner. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. UMass quickly back to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Bryant. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Doing it himself again. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Minutemen! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gilbert. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down. Clock's running. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They'll run the screen. At the 35, he's open. Makes a grab and room to run. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
The Rockets will line it up on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it! Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. Absolutely perfect. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 11 team, the Memphis Tigers. And it's the Razorbacks with the lead right now in the first half. This has been a good one, a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside McGurk Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
And the Rockets will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Swings it out to his running back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Faulkner. Might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. UMass with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last completion. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. 6th play of the drive coming up. On the delay, it's Faulkner. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. Trying to run, it's Faulkner. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass! A great catch in the end zone.
And this offense has really responded after last week. Last week, man, the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road and win. Come back home, you feel confident, you're in your routine, have answered the bell, took charge of this game late, and looking to go 1-0 this week.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Addison. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this. Snags it, and he's open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st down for this offense. Motion from the back. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it for a big play. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Goes to the option. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. He'll be stopped on the return right at the 30-yard line and helped out this offense a few extra yards in field position. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking for room. It's Faulkner. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go right back to him. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. To the air on first down. The screen, he's got wheels.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
They'll run play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away. But we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. quickly to the tight end. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They're dealing with a second and long. Give to the running back. At the 45, on its way. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Got his man. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Could be an alley. Ripping through the defense. They get him corralled, and he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This defense has forced a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt? Touchdown, Minutemen! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field.
Picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Unloads quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Bryant. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. UMass, after that last big completion, trying to build momentum. They'll move the tight end. The give as they work on that clock. Picks up the first down. Finding some room. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. big play. They're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible, the defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Flips it out on the screen. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Pulls it in. It's Jones. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Taking it the other way. They finally get him down with a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
They'll dial up, and the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative, and you're going to hand the football over, and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And, man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points, and instead the defense recovers the football.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing on.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.